Welcome back to the Missouri Southern Coaches Show. All right, Coach, the Fort Hays State game, it's in the past. Before we get into specifics for this upcoming matchup, can you walk me through kind of the preparation process? How quickly do you go from reviewing film from one game to then starting preparation for next week?
Yeah, so just for me, Sunday night after the kids are in bed and my wife's watching TV, I'll flip on and I'll grade the film, and then I wake up. All right, yeah, and then we start jumping into Emporia State and watching them and what they do. And on Monday, we're prepared to kind of talk to the kids about openers and just a brief introduction to what they do and some of their common tendencies. And then Tuesday and Wednesday is when you really dive in. It's like, hey, this is what they do on first down. This is what they do on third down. This is what they do in the red zone. And you really start to detail it on Tuesday, Wednesday. And then Friday's a polish day. You go back and that's your review. And then Saturday's the test.
Absolutely. And I know you mentioned Tuesday, Wednesdays really the hit it hard days. We aren't there quite yet, but you have matched up against two quite different offenses with Central Missouri and then Fort Hays State. What are you expecting in kind of your early preparation stages with this Hornet squad on Saturday? Yeah,
I think it was interesting. In your previous graphic, you had Nigel Vaughn and R.J. Hill as our two leading tacklers. And what it tells you is Fort Hays felt like they could test the perimeter, which is where Central Missouri had a lot of success versus our defense. And so I'm curious to see if Emporia will do the same game plan and try to attack the perimeter, attack the lateral passing game accompanied with some shots. And then defensively, I'm sure, they're going to be geeked up. We've struggled to run the football, so I think there'll be an emphasis on stopping the big shot plays and then reacting to the run. And so we got to be ready for those things.
Absolutely, and this Emporia State matchup, it's definitely going to be a challenge, as pretty much every game in the MIAA is. The Hornets just put up a 50-burger on the road in St. Joseph. Now, historically, MSSU has had success in the past with a 4-game win streak over the Hornets from 2006 to 2009, but that win in 2009 marked the last time Southern defeated Emporia State. It's hard to believe we are already at Game 6 on the calendar, but here we are, Coach. Throughout this upcoming week of practice, what is really the focus and what sort of improvement do you want to see from your group ahead of kickoff?
Yeah, again, we've now faced every type of challenge. So we've been on the road in the MIAA, we've been home versus the MIAA, we've faced high-tempo offenses, we've faced pro-style offenses. And so for me, this is essentially midterms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To put it in college, now we need to do well, we maybe struggled on a unit test here or a unit quiz here, but now let's put it all together and let's ace our midterm.
Definitely. With kind of test after test, really, really quickly, Coach, how has this Joplin community just supported you guys throughout everything?
No, it's been great. The amount of text and direct messages that I get, and what was that penalty? Why, I can't believe they called that, or you know what I mean? And so that part's been great. The support's always been good in Joplin, and I expect it to continue.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to have the same time, same place next week, of course, to talk all things Lions after Missouri Southern hits the road to take on Emporia State. That's our time for now, but thanks for watching and have a great night.
This has been the Missouri Southern State University Coaches Show. This has been the Missouri Southern State University Coaches Show.